it up in the morning now. I don't know. I've been waiting for the evening hour. I got to keep out of the storm.
All right, brand new album drops February 27th. Keep Out of the Storm. The Sheepdogs. I got to Ryan, Gullen, and Ewan, Currie. All right, gentlemen, you know a thing or two about the weather. Is there a storm that sticks out of your mind that you'll never forget?
Yeah, North Bay, we played
2011.
in the afternoon, I think, or early evening, and it was raining. It didn't occur to us that we could stop playing there was so much water on the stage that our pedals were just floating.
Oh my goodness.
And we're just like, hey, this is great. And then they're like, oh no, this is a serious risk,
Once we started playing, it just swept in, and you can see the stage is like swaying, and the wind's coming, and yeah, our pedals were cut like fully drenched. Being in a band, you experience a lot of weather, both on stage, trying to play, being told you can't play, being told we got to hold and wait, always fighting with weather. So you're kind of always, the elements are constantly in play when you're in a band and you're dealing with that.
It sounds
stuff.
like it was a flood of emotions,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Now, the cold. Has it ever been so cold that maybe you had to, sleep in your parkas?
Yes.
Well, you should say that. We did a tour of Quebec in January in 2019, I believe. A lot of the tour buses that people use come from the States, and usually like Tennessee or Alabama. So this bus was really struggling. It was really, really cold. We were just laying in our bunks in our winter parkas, and I remember at one point we had the kettle going, just the steam's coming off it, and we were like rubbing our hands around it like hobos in a the movie or something.
We're from Saskatchewan. We're used to cold weather, but that was that and snow, and like so much snow. Our driver at that time was also from Tennessee, and he'd never dealt with that. So him trying to drive in like Montreal after a snowfall was pretty wild.
You just think to yourself, we're going to laugh about this one day.
Yeah.
Look back and laugh. Well, you're looking back and talking about it on the weather.
Well,
Network.
and it's so funny because we've done, we've had numerous times we played outdoor shows where it's below -30. Once at the Grey Cup, it was -38 when we did our sound check. None of our you're holding on to a wooden guitar with metal strings, and it's like nothing was working. Everything's so cold. Our beards all completely had frosted over. Nothing worked.
Yeah, our management at the time, they were in the truck during sound check, and they said in real time they just watched our beards ice over, time lapse.
Yeah, they were all toasty warm.
They're like, it was wild.
What's the inspiration behind Keep Out of the Storm?
We live in Canada. It's a very weather-rich country, we'll say. I don't know if I've ever used that phrase before, but life is really filled with a lot of storms, metaphorically as well. We're all just trying to sort of stay safe and find shelter in its many forms. So I always looked at rock and roll music as being when I was a young man, it was such a safe harbor for me. It was protection. Sometimes I describe it as being like wearing a suit of armor because it made me feel cool and tough and strong. So the idea of, finding a calm port or safety is kind of at the core of this record.
And I think we always kind of feel like music can be an escape for people. There's something that's really special about being able to kind of leave whatever you have at the door and just kind of let loose at a concert. And we feel like rock and roll music is a great place.
Well, before you escape out of the hallways here at the Weather Network quickly, your tour, you're going to be going across much of Canada.
Canada's a vast, wide, big country with a lot of communities that are not just major cities, and we know from being from where we are that it's important to be able to have that stuff in your backyard. So we're big supporters of playing all the places.
There's a storm of rock and roll coming near you.
That's it. To the Sheepdogs, thank you so much for stopping by the Weather Network. Catch them on their tour, Keep Out of the Storm, in stores and online February 27th.